Hi everyone, welcome to Inoluwa Heart Millionaire Academy. Join our community of learners and creators. Subscribe now to unlock a world of knowledge, inspiration and entertainment. Your support fuels our passion to bring you more exciting content. Hit that subscribe button and be a part of our journey today. Thank you. So the first thing we'll be doing is to put a band here. So I'm going to be using a bias strip to do that. So I'm going to put my gum around that corner. So I'm done putting the gum, as you can see, but you don't attach your bias immediately so as to have a neat job. So you just wait a little, just let it dry a little, and then you put the bias. So I'm just going to hold on. Or you could make it faster by blowing it with your mouth. So wherever I start from, I'm just going to be pressing it down so it doesn't shift, so I can pull it properly with a pin. And then I do that. I go all the way around. So you can see, neatly done. So I'm going to stop where I started, cut that off. So of course we know that this is where our design is going to be. So you just use your hand to smoothen that part all the way. So as you can see. So we drop this and we do the design. So we are doing a cream and red. So I purposely chose the red color because if I work with a cream or off-white crinoline, you wouldn't see what I'm doing very well. But at least with red, you can see that. So I have with me here crinoline to use. So I'm just going to be knitting this edge. I'm going to try to do a little measurement so that we all have an idea of how many inches we are going to be using. One inch. 2 inches. So we're going to make use of 2 inches. So I'm just going to fold this into 3 and then apply my oil gum. So watch me, 1, then 2. So I have 3 foldings now. So I just apply oil, just a small oil gum at the tip so I can tie it, and then I don't have to keep tying and tying all over. So my gum just makes it stick. It's not compulsory you use the gum. It's not compulsory you use the gum. Just to reduce too much time. So I'm gonna be doing like a bow sort of. So as I'm folding in my 3. I'm doing that folding, and I'm so that my folding will be regular. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So you can see. So when you have this bump bump out, you can use your hair straightener to straighten it out. So I have a video on crinoline designs. So I do likewise at the other side too. I just keep following that pattern, folding in twice, bring it over here. So I have a picture of what I want in mind, so I'm just going to keep checking and seeing if it fits well with the design. If it fits well with the hat, I mean. So bearing in mind that this is 2 yards of crinoline. This is 2 yards. So I'm almost finishing the end part, so I'm just going to bring that in. So I don't know if you can see this. So once I know I'm going to finish it this way, I just bring out this and I do the same thing I did to the finish when I started. I'm just going to put a small gum here and then put some thread around that part. So I'm done with that now. So I go back to that and then I bring it in
So I have a neat, beautiful finishing here. Can you see? So I have it all done. How beautiful. In fact, you could even put this on an Alice band alone, and then this is beautiful. So I have this. I have this just at the side. You decide to put it here. You decide to put it here. So have your hats ready. So, but before we attach this, we are going to be putting this just to make it look beautiful. I'm going to put in this, but pending that time, we're going to be attaching our Alice band to the hats, so we know where it's going to sit properly. And don't forget that this is where our design is going to be. You have to put that in mind. So this is the point. I'm going to note that part. So as I'm putting it, of course, I know that my design is going to be falling here. So I'm going to position in such a way that my design is going to cover that part. So I'm setting is going to be this way, and then I bring it out, and meaning I'm going to put my gum right here and attach it. So that's just it. If you know you may not know how to do that, you could just mark it if you have a chalk. So I'm just going to put in. So I've attached, put my glue gun, sorry, my glue, my UHU glue, and then it's a bit, stuck now, so glued now. So the next thing is to tack it down. Please note that the glue is not to gum down or to attach your Alice band. We just put that in the glue first, so as to help control our stitching, so that the Alice band doesn't keep moving up and down. Please note that your needle and thread is the best way or the best thing to use in attaching your Alice band. So it's easier for me to tack down now because I have it all glued down. So a little on the outside, a little on the outside, bigger on the inside. So once I just do like 2 or 3 stitches, I'm good to go. So I'm okay with this, so I'm going to tack it down. Okay, so I'm done tacking it. So put it on. It's firm and stands well. So the next thing is, before we attach this, we're going to be putting a net, just to a veil net. So some call it bird cage net. So I have 1/2 inch here, so I'm just going to be folding it into 2, not 2 equal halves, just 2. So I'm just going to be placing it here just to give it a little sauce. So, and then this comes there. So have to have a mirror in front of you, so as you're designing, you're looking at what you're doing, just to ensure you have something beautiful. So I think I'm okay and satisfied with this. But before that, I'm going to be putting some feathers. So this is 1/2 inch, so I'm just going to fold it into two, not two, into two equal halves. I'm just going to make one a little longer than the other, just to give it another sauce. Just cut it, and then I'm going to arrange it on top of each other. Just lightly spread it out like you're doing some ruffles, kind of. And then you put the second one, so you have it going up. So I'm just going to tack it down. I'll tie that place. So I'm done. Okay, so I'm just going to be putting this like this, and then attaching this to it. So as I'm working, I'm looking at the mirror so that I'm seeing what I'm also doing too. Okay, so that's just it. So I'm going to be removing it and then tacking it down. So I've been able to press it properly, so I'm just going to hold it down that way and then tack it down. Okay, so I'm going to be using a red thread so that we don't have a red cream color showing here. Okay, so tacking now. So you could even spread. So I'm done tacking. So the next thing is to put our rose, and then our hat is ready. So now you have your pastor's wife hat. So you just put that in place. So I'm just going to put some gum and then attach it, and I think we'll just put some few feathers, and I think that's all. Hello, sir. So I'm done attaching the feathers. So, and I think that's all.